Today I'm going to teach you how to skateboard all the way from a beginner to like intermediate tricks. So we want to see how you're going to ride, whether you're goofy or regular. So you're going to jump onto your board.
So I realize I'm wearing Merrell hiking shoes, but Jerry Sue wore these in the Sci-Fi Fantasy video and in Thrasher magazine in that photo. So they're legit skate shoes. So you know that photo of the dark slide from that video? All right. So if you jump on with your right foot forward, that's goofy footed. That's the way I normally skate. It comes from surfing and from this one episode of this show, Goofy, this Disney show, where he was surfing that way. And people adopted it, and then they brought it into skateboarding. So if you jump on the board with your left foot forward, that is regular footed. I wouldn't say that's the way that most people skate. It's kind of 50-50. It's weird. It's not like right-handed or left-handed. It's a little bit different because I'm right-handed.
Then you're going to tic-tac. That's putting your weight on your back foot, lift it up the front, and tic-tacking. You can do that. I think you should learn to skate switch and regular at the same time, just to save you time later on. So an ollie is when you press really hard on the back of your board, pop it, and then use your front foot to act like a lever, pull the board up with you. After an ollie, maybe even before, I think shove-its are a good trick to learn. The normal shove-its just kind of slide around on the ground, so they're not too bad. Front shoves, you kind of have to pop. So they can be a little bit harder, but not too bad. 180s, with the backside 180s, I would just slide them at first if you're really a beginner, you know? If you get a slick surface and some hard wheels, you can kind of slide 360s too. Front 180s are the first ones you actually probably learn to pop. I think they're pretty easy. It's all in the wind up of your shoulders. So before you actually learn to ollie, you're probably going to learn stuff like rolling off a curb. So just kind of pull up the front of your board, roll off. After that, you're going to learn to roll down a hill or a roll-on grind. All the Black Ninja terms. You could learn to even do shoves or back 180s or something off of some type of sidewalk. Let's do a shove. Oh, everything's getting wet. I was planning on doing the mini ramp too. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. After that, 50-50s. I think before the 50-50s, you would do a nose slide. You didn't have to ollie, you just kind of put it on there. So if the obstacle is in front of you, it's front side. Even if you're sliding backwards, this is a front side nose slide. And even if you're sliding forwards, since the object is behind me, that's a backside nose slide. Same thing with board slides. It's kind of weird. It's a little different than 180s sometimes. 50-50s. You can practice some kind of stationary, not rolling. You know, just standing there next to the ledge. So that's front side 50-50s. Back 50-50s are kind of the same thing. Just a little bit harder. You know, because the front 50-50s, you can really lean over the ledge. You know, so after that you'll probably want to learn a kickflip. So kickflips are kind of the same as an ollie, but instead of dragging your foot straight up the board, you're kind of dragging it off the side of the nose, you know. So it's a pretty common staple trick in skateboarding. All right, so most people that skate a skate park don't get past a board slide on a rail. So board slide's gonna be the first thing for sure. I didn't know how sticky that was gonna be with it raining. At a prefab park like this, most people just board slide, but if you're super lucky, you might learn board slide to fakie. It's all on the shoulders on both of those. I definitely wanted to do some mini ramp tricks in this video. I might have to go to another park because you really don't want to skate in the rain and I don't want to be a bad influence. But in the mini ramp, just roll back and forth, learn to get that down. This ramp is definitely wet. Then little kick turns. All right, we're going to another skate park. Okay, so a little bit of time has passed. Maybe it's dry enough. Let me see. See if it's leaving a mark. I'm not seeing a trail. Okay, we'll just be careful. Yeah, I think it's pretty grippy. All right, so backside kick turns. First, then front side kick turns. After you're comfortable just rolling back and forth, of course. Okay. Let's see. Then we're gonna get high enough to where we kind of hit the coping. Okay, next, you're gonna want to get to a tail stall. It's gonna be easier if you have an extension on this side and you don't have to rock to fakie. You just wanna tap it at first. And then over time, as you get better, you're gonna wanna get all the way up there and drop back in. So that will get you to the point where you actually learn to drop in. Dropping in, that's a whole video. You're putting your tail there, stepping on, slamming down because everybody falls back. I think next would be feeble with your wheels on the deck. I think that's easier than axle stall, like this. So with axle stall, you can cross lock. I got tiny wheels. So let me go up here. I don't even know if I'm on video. Cross lock, your back wheel is heel side, front wheel toe side. Heel lock, both wheels are heel locked, so you're kind of hanging into the ramp. Toe lock, you're all the way up on the ramp. That's probably gonna be how you do it at first, but when you toe lock like this, when you go in, you have to do this. You have to slide a little bit to get it heel locked or cross locked. So that's an extra step there, you know? So it's better to just land like that than having to slide, you know, in the way. Actually, what I should have said was that rock and rolls are easier than rock to fakie. At first, you're not going to deck them out like this, though. You're going to just do like a pivot and just barely touch it like that. I was actually scared. I haven't done that in a while, but that's going to be easier than a rock to fakie, so that's probably should have been before the rock to fakie. All these tricks, but I think when you first do a nose manual, you should do it on something small like this and kind of just lift up your front wheels and then place them down, lift up your back wheels, kind of almost like you're tic-tacking up onto the obstacle like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Scroll through my channel as always. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos, the shorts and all that. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.